What's up, friends? Welcome to my channel, Collecting is Fun, where I show you that collecting is fun. And in this video, we're going to be looking at the Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cross Universal Monsters. This one is Leonardo as the creature from the Black Lagoon, ultimate action figure from NECA. Yeah, man, I passed on this many times because I really didn't care to have Leonardo looking like this. I really didn't. I mean, the other one I have is Donatello as the Invisible Man, and I'm going to bring him out just so he can be with his bro. And of course, it's apropos that I have Leo and Donnie, because those are my two favorites. And I think these two are like the best ones that I can get with. Michelangelo looks cool as the mummy with the Ankh and all that. He looks cool. It's just some of those grotesque faces I just can't really get with for my collection, but that's just me. But I looked at him, I was like, man, this is kind of cool because I actually have a pet turtle now. So I'm thinking about putting him in the aquarium or putting some of the accessories. He comes with a small turtle, which we will get with or get to. And I think it would look kind of cool to be inside the aquarium with them or the tank with them. So let's take a look at the back. You see the packaging, the typical NECA packaging here. The side, nothing exemplary there, but there's all four. It's more than that because there's a Van Helsing Splinter. I thought about getting him, but I can't really get into everything, man. There's so much that you want to get into, so I got to pick and choose. I'm not really into Raffi the Wolfman. Definitely not into Casey Jones as the Phantom of the Opera, but that one right there, Donatello as the Invisible Man, that was really cool. And Michelangelo, that face I can deal with. So if I see Michelangelo for a low price, it's a possibility I might get him, which would mean that I would have to get him. But seeing that I saw this guy right here at Walmart for $25, it's a possibility that if I see him, Mikey, for a low price, I can go ahead and go back to Walmart and get him for $25 and be done with the Monster series. Getting something I did not expect to collect. Here we are with the back of it. You see that real grotesque looking stuff. I mean, not as grotesque as it could be, but it's weird. It's definitely not for everybody. Turtles have crossed over so many different properties. It's ridiculous. It's a real creature feature. Wave your nerves goodbye. Puns. Dive into pure terror. See the splashing sensation from the deepest depths of the sewer. Packed to the gills with spears and fears. Leonardo, creature from the Black Lagoon. Cool. Alright, so we're going to open this guy up and just take a look at the nice little posed figure picture that they give you. Really cool. All right, we're going to open them up. Okay, so we have Leonardo out of the packaging. And let's see what we have here. He's got quite a few cool features. Cool accessories, that is. He has a spear with the, skewered through piranha. That's cool, like a sword there. And then another one. So these are his swords. Like spears. That's fine. You have his hands. He's got a left hand, claw, open hand. Doesn't really hold. No, you can't hold anything with this. But it's something. Then you got the right hand. Also the same similar thing. The texture and the design is immaculate. They did excellent with these. Excellent. This is, if you're into the monsters, you would definitely dig this. In Turtles 2, both of them collaborating together. It's, some would say it's a match made in heaven. I don't know. Or whatever world you want to say is a match made in, because these are universal monsters. Alright, so yeah, that's the holding hand, which we'll put a sword in. And then this one right here is another holding hand here. But yes, as you can tell, look at the scales. Look at how everything is just so wrapped up and neat. They got the scales right there on his hands. Look at that, or whatever you want to call those. That's really cool there. I like this little guy. This little guy I want to put inside the tank as well. Just have this nice little turtle right there in the tank with the live turtle. I think that's a cool idea. That's pretty nice. All right, then what else we got? We got this little rope with hooks. Just like that net with hooks there, you have this rope with hooks. I'm not sure what to do with this here, but I guess I can put it the opposite way, this little small area onto the rope. Be gentle, and I can wrap it around him. I'm not sure. I'm looking at the box. I'm not sure where this goes, you know. And I would appreciate if NECA gave you some instructions on how this works, because it doesn't show me in the box anywhere where this would go. So am I just putting extra hooks onto the nets? I could do that, give him more hooks that way, or what? I don't know, but it's kind of cool. And then you have these here, little floaty buoys, smoke bomb, ninja grenades, whatever you want to call them. I guess it could be smoke bombs. Keeping it ninja, right? Just keeping it in the whole ninja theme. It could be this. And then you got the little claw here, which you would have to take off his hand and put it on. And I think it would fit better with... What would it fit better with? Any hand, I guess. We gotta fit with that. We'll try it. We'll try it. All right, so let's take a look at Leo. All right, so Leo, again, the application, the sculpting, the attention to detail is absolutely amazing. NECA did a great job, and as NECA does great jobs with their stuff, you know, people will rag about them with their QCs and issues and things of that nature, which brings me to the current topic, which I'll get to in a minute. Let me talk about Leo for a minute. But yeah, look at the, oh man, look at his legs. Ooh, it's so detailed. It's ridiculous. This is definitely just a showpiece. You can't do too much. I mean, you could, but you're not really going to want to do too much with this guy. It's just, you just want to take him and just look at him. Have him in a shelf, display case, shoot, aquarium, I guess, and then just take a look at the fine detail, the fine craftsmanship of this. This is so ridiculous. He's got so much, man. And you know, the articulation, you know what it is with NECA. Look how girthy this thing is. You're not going to get that much articulation out of this guy. It's got the knee pads there. They move around, which is cool because it doesn't need to be that, you know, that molded on. So that's something that's fine. You can have the knee pads move around with the elbow pads that move around a little bit too. The whole net, and then you've got the bandana, which doesn't move. It doesn't really need to move. That right there is just fine. Swooping over like this is absolutely just fine. Oh yeah, the shell with the fish. Look at that, the skeleton on the fish. I think that, what is that? Is that a jellyfish? I'm not sure what that is. That's not a jellyfish. It's I forgot what kind of fish that is. But then you've got, what is this? You got something with the claw. What is that? I don't know what that is. Then another small one. Oh man, the gills, man. This is $25 at Walmart, man. I was not going to spend way more than this, but I saw it. I was like, you might as well go ahead and grab it. I got a turtle. It fits with what I got going on in my life for real. Why not? Why not go ahead and put this guy in there? Just like my Mikey, that Super 7 Mikey I have with the beach. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with him because he's not somebody who's going to be staying in water, but we'll find out. We'll find out what to do with this guy. Oh, man, it's so cool. So let's take a look. Let me see. Let me put something on. Oh, wow. Stiff. Ooh, pull. Let's see. Let's go with, yeah, let's do that one. No, hold on. Okay, yeah, it's gonna, you're gonna have to just do a little weird deal here. Ooh, man, I don't like that. So, hold on. This is, okay, it can go, no, I don't want to go around there. So it's, this is not ideal here. It's not too ideal. It's not that long, and you're trying to put this in here to squeeze them in. You really got to squeeze it. This is not too ideal. No. So you would have to open this up some. You have to heat this up again, or heat this up, I guess, and get it around his wrist. Because on the picture, on the back of the box, let me just show you really quick. It shows you with that on his hand, on his wrist. It's not that big. So is that a QC issue, or are they just relying on you to do your best to heat it up, to open it up, and then put it on his wrist? Is it worth it to me? It's not really worth it to me to open this thing up. But I mean, it's okay. You can heat it up and do that. It's not a bad thing. It's not hard. It's not an issue. You can do that. But I'm not doing it. Not right now, I'm not. So for the sake of this video, we're going to put that back in there. And we're going to put this one. The one with the piranha on. And another different way of putting his weapon in. You got to slide it in from the bottom or from the top. Ooh, son. But at least it sticks in there. And there's Leo. Now, I think it's a missed opportunity. Is it? It's not a missed opportunity. Those holes, I think they could serve as holsters. Could they? Could they really serve as holsters? Let me see. Yeah. There you go. There's your holster for the sword. What about the other side? Oh, yeah. You can get caught in the net. This thing ain't coming out easily. That's a good thing. I like that. Yeah. That's good. That's good. That is so good. I appreciate that. Nice, man. This is really it's a cool addition to the collection. Look at his feet, man. Oh, man. Just take a look. Just take a moment to take a look at everything this has to offer. The toes, man. Ooh, talons. What do you call these things? The nails. Ooh, gosh. Look at that. Ooh, man. Kind of sharp. Sharp to touch. Look at that, man. Got the tongue. See the tongue in his mouth? Probably can't. Got the light there. See the tongue in his mouth? Oh, man. That's nice. That's cool. I like that. I appreciate that a lot. So this is a cool figure. Very cool figure. If you have a chance to get this guy for a low price, I recommend him. He should be low prices. I mean, he should be at low price almost anywhere you go, honestly. Hopefully he is, because spending that much money on this, I wouldn't do it. As you see, I did not do it. So I didn't want to do it when I first saw him. So absolutely great, man. This is so cool. So let's talk about the NECA situation for a minute. If you haven't heard, NECA has been going through some issues with their shipping. And NECA, there's a Donatello lab that came out. And folks have pre-ordered this thing. And it was something that, it takes a lot of time to make because, NECA, they take great joy and they take great time in producing quality dioramas. I'll just stick with the dioramas right now because people will talk about QC issues out the wazoo with various different things. And I know about that because I had an April O'Neil with 2 right feet. So that was ridiculous. So that's a horrible situation. So again, open up your figures, make sure you got everything you need so you can talk to whoever you got this stuff from, so you can get this stuff fixed post haste. And then NECA also, I haven't had any bad relationships or had bad situations with NECA myself. That time that I had a missing pen for the Jack Kirby figure, they sent me another pen. It was a pencil. They sent me another pencil. So I haven't had any issues with NECA. But this particular situation with the diorama, folks have received, or some folks did not receive their dioramas because NECA sent out 2 dioramas to 2 different customers. So certain customers got double shipped. They got sent 2 dioramas. And they're like, hold up. Well, some of them are not like, hold up. Some of them are like, ooh, I got 2 dioramas. So the issue, the customers ordered 1 diorama, 1 Donatello's Lab, and got 2. And this happened, I don't know, it took a while before NECA found out. It was like a month or so before they found out that this happened. And I guess, some customers were like, hey, where's my shipment? Where's my shipment? And then they finally found out that, oops, we sent it to 2. And of course, they know who they sent to as well. They found that out. So what they did was they sent out an email, social media posts, so forth and so on, saying, hey, listen, we sent out 2 by mistake. And, we need your help to get this thing back to the customers that didn't receive it. So with your help, if you were to help us, we will give you $100 credit to our store. Okay. But then again, they should have just stopped there. They should have just said, hey, look, we made a mistake. We sent two units to certain individuals. Somebody somewhere got yours. Oops, my bad, right? And then say, hey, look, help us out. We'll give you $100 if you help us out. But they didn't stop there. They said, hey, if you don't do this, you will be banned from our website to buy from buying our stuff. Now, that doesn't make a lick of sense. One, because who cares if they're banned from your website? I mean, yeah, you got some special stuff on there and dioramas. Okay, you make, okay, cool. Some folks can also get on the secondary market and stuff like that. They gotta wait for that. But as far as like other stuff, like dioramas are special. Other people make dioramas too, but I get it. But there are other things that we can get from other stores that we don't have to get from your website. We can go to Big Bad Toy Store and get some stuff. We can find Last Ronin figures, except that Splinter. Splinter, I mean, people can't find that for nothing. And I hate it, man. I wish people could find that. But I'm glad I ordered mine from NECA, the NECA website, when I had the chance. And I would be in the same boat. So I get it. But seriously, banning it from the website, that's kind of childish there. Come on now. Like, what's that going to do for you? Really? What's that going to do to them? Anyway, I mean, they can get somebody else to buy it for them. They can change their profile or create a different profile. It does not make a lick of sense, man. Have it shipped somewhere else. It's not going to help out just banning that thing. They can just create another account. Like, oh well, that was a frivolous effort there. So with that, that's stupid. But they shouldn't have said that. They shouldn't have said we're going to ban you. So, of course, they're waiting for people to respond to that, waiting to see if anybody is going to actually send the stuff back. They send out another notification saying, hey, by this time, you've received the return label. And you should have sent it back already. So, if you don't help us out, we are going to now charge you for it. You're going to be charged for the unit that we sent to you by mistake. So that doesn't make a lick of sense, and it's also illegal. You can't charge anybody. FTC rules, the Federal Trade Commission rules states, it's very clear. You get sent something to by a company, so another company sends you something. You don't have to pay for that if you did not order it. So if any company, if McFarlane sends me something by mistake, a bat wing, hey, we sent you a bat wing, I literally do not have to pay for that. It's a morality situation now. Am I going to send it back? Am I going to be the kind of person that's going to be honest and send it back? Or am I going to keep it? And a lot of people have kept the Donatello Lab because some folks have been burned by NECA quite a few times. And so they're feeling raw about that. So some people have kept it. Some people have sold it. And now it's on the secondary, third market, whatever. It's going for a different price. The thing is $300, man. $300, right? So they say, yeah, if you don't do this, we're going to, of course, ban you from the website. And also, we're going to double charge you. Can't do that. That's illegal. And I saw another notification where some people actually got charged. Well, you can just refute the charge and dispute it. You can use a different card. And there's various different ways where you don't have to get charged twice. It's ways around it. Because FTC rules, you can just get that disputed immediately and it can be done quick, fast, and in a hurry. Just easy situation for the user. Now, that's a ridiculous thing. Now, well, first off, NECA shouldn't have done this. NECA should have said, listen, it's my fault. They should have really sent out a notification saying, hey, listen, we sent out 2 units to you. We do apologize for the inconvenience. However, that unit that we sent, that extra unit, does belong to another collector. It's a unit that they actually did pay for. And we would like your help in this situation that is completely our fault to rectify. We would like for you to send this thing back to us, which you are under no obligation to do. Under no obligation under no obligation do you have to send this thing back to us. Per the FTC rules. You can throw that in there if you want to. But we will really appreciate your help in this because this is our fault. But we do want all the collectors to be able to have the product that they paid for. If you were to help us out, we will give you $100 in store credit. And here's a return label for doing so. Please and thank you. We are eagerly awaiting your response. This will really help out the community a great deal, something to that nature, right? Let it alone. That would be nice and sweet. The customers look at that, oh, okay, yeah, you did make a mistake. You know, regardless if they feel raw about it, like, okay, well, I appreciate you coming at me like this. They might say, hey, who wrote this email? This is a nice email. Okay, I like this. NECA might be changing. Then send out another one after you've given them enough time. Hey, by this time, you know, you've gotten a return label and, you know, we haven't heard back from you. Please put yourself in the situation of the other person. If you also did not receive your order, we would also go to bat for you the same way we're going back for the other customers. Please, if you please send it back as soon as you can. The $100 offer still stands. Again, it is not your obligation to do so. We're just really asking for your help in this matter that is completely our fault. And we're eagerly awaiting your response. Sincerely, NECA. That right there will help out a whole lot more than threatening people. Now, me, if I were to receive 2, this is just me, how I'm set up. If I were to receive 2, I'm automatically going to be looking at it and go, okay, why do I receive 2? I'm going to be the first person. NECA won't even have to reach out to me. I'm going to reach out to them. Why did you send me 2? Now, of course, I'm going to check out my box, one of those boxes, and see if everything is the way it's supposed to be. Make sure there are no QC issues. Everything is where it's supposed to be, how it's supposed to be, so forth and so on. If I were to find QC issues, oh well, I have another box. I'm going to take a look at that box. For sure, I'm going to open that box. And I'm going to see if everything's okay in there. If I see in this box, everything is better than how it is in the other one, yes, I'm keeping that one. I'm keeping the second box. And I'm going to send the first one back to them. No issue. I'm going to let them know, hey, you sent me 2. They're going to be like, oh, we did send you 2. Hey, thank you for being honest. Here's $100 to our store. Appreciate that. And we would have a good relationship. Nothing would have changed for me. It would have been great. I would just have $100 more now for being honest. Then the sucky thing for the person who does get their order second-handedly is that they have a open product. Somebody opened it most likely to check and see most likely what I did or what I would do. Check and see if the QCs are fine or if the product is fine. There's no QC issues on the one I originally ordered. So here you are with the secondhand product somebody opened. So now NECA will also have to lose a little bit more money by saying, hey, we're going to have to give you a discount because it's opened. It's our fault. All of this is our fault. We're going to have to give you a discount on what you got because it's an open product. That is how you help the customer. That is how you make sense of it all and make it to where it's not such a big debacle right now. Because also, they're sending a baby Beetlejuice that's also like $300 to people. Like, what are you doing, NECA? What is happening over there? It's such a ridiculous thing happening right now. And it sucks for the consumer, those who are purchasing stuff, and they're getting it sent to other people. And now we're relying on people in the community, to be honest, to send the stuff back to NECA so that we can all have what we're supposed to have. That is so messed up. So I agree with the customer and how they may feel like, hey, I don't have to send this back. I do understand that per your right. But I also agree with NECA because, hey, look, it's not yours. Come on, send it back to the person that it belongs to. Regardless of what you feel about us, it's not yours. Send it to the person that it belongs to. Or give it to us so we can send it to the person that belongs to. So you see it both ways. But honestly, those who are keeping it, regardless of how you feel about NECA, you're being your crook. You're being shysty. You're up to no good, skullduggish behavior. It's ridiculous. Don't do that. Just send it back. But some people have already pawned it, hawked it, sold it on eBay, whatever. And there's like the big thing where people are just laughing at NECA about this. And that's not right because other folks are suffering. So if you were in that same situation, wouldn't you want to get your product? Wouldn't you want someone to help you out? Go ahead and do that. Send it back, man. Why? Why did it take you so long? Why are you sitting there on a month with a different product or someone else's product and you just holding on to it to see if NECA's going to respond? Do your due diligence. What's up with that? Why not? Why not? But that's my look at it. You know, send it back. Be honest. Get your $100. I mean, the ban and the threats, none of that should matter at all. It's all about doing the right thing for those who have paid for this, just like you paid for it. If you didn't get it, you feel the same way, and NECA will go to bat for you to make sure you get it, just like they're going to bat for the other ones so they can get it. But that's it. That's a good way to end it here. I'm gonna call this one. This is a great review, a great figure here. I like this one. I like this little small turtle here. Is really cool here. You can put him anywhere. That's a nice touch. I appreciate this little accessory here. So everything is pretty cool. I enjoy having these small little things that just, you don't know really exactly what to do with them, but it just gives you a reason to be creative. It just, I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but we'll find out. I probably won't put that in the tank, so I don't want the turtle to choke on it or something like that. But everything else should be fine. But that's it. Hey, have fun collecting, folks, because collecting is fun. I'm out. Oh, yeah, sorry about that. I said I was going to bring his bro out. Yeah, here we go. Invisible Donnie. Donnie is the Invisible Man. And Donatello looks so cool. Look at that. The pizza in the shell. Who would have thought of that? Pizza in the shell? What you gonna do with pizza in the shell? How was that even? Why would you even do that? But that's such a weird thing to have the pizza in the shell. That's crazy. But this is a cool look. Look at him. Got the invisible feet. He comes with regular feet, but you got invisible feet, invisible hands. He's got bandage hands and bandage feet. But this is the best look. The invisible look. Really cool. He's got a different face, of course, but I like to have him posed just like this. And it's hard. It's hard to have this holding the hat, because that's exactly how I like him. I like him to hold the hat and have it tipped a little bit. But I'll get that back in a minute. But yeah, that's it. That's them. The two bros. Invisible Man is Donnie. Donnie is the Invisible Man. And Leo is a creature from the Black Lagoon. All right. See ya.